It is the Persian Gulf, it is Qatar, it is Doha, it is Al Shaqab, and it is Global Champions League, the very first stage of 17 stages that will lead us to Prague at the 18th destination of this worldwide tour. Prague is where the playoffs are held and where the Super Cup takes place, but we're here in Doha in Qatar with Global Champions League. Let's see the first round's action at the beautiful Longines Arena at Al Shaqab in Doha, Qatar. Valkenswaard United signed Peder Fredriksson, who came over from the highly successful Shanghai Swans. Peder Fredriksson listed here as trailblazer, first to go for Valkenswaard United, and the new signing straight away delivered the clear that Valkenswaard United was so desperately looking for last season. Teammate Marcus Ening, already 4 years on Valkenswaard United, backed him up on his homebred funky Fred. He got a little bit lucky on the vertical over Longines, but as from there he cruised home to bring Valkenswaard United the first double clear of the season and the first double clear of this stage. It meant that Valkenswaard United at that point would take the lead. New face on the Qashqai Charms, Jack Whittaker, 19 years young and a huge talent. That's fence 1, and here comes fence 2. Have a look at the red and white flags. You have to jump that red flag on the right side, and Whittaker had it on the wrong side. Whittaker eliminated, the team eliminated. Qashqai Charms, dramatic start of the season for them. Scandinavian Vikings finished midfield in the 2019 season and had a good run in the Prague playoffs. With Evelina Tovek, they've got a very reliable combination with Dalila de la Pomme, and once again the young Swede, the young Viking, produced the goods. Evelina Tovek's pace was average, so Scandinavian Vikings needed a fast run from Best Boy and Hendrik van Eckermann if they wanted to rank ahead of Valkenswaard United. Their time stood. Van Eckermann took risk, cruised and left fences up. At the finish line, the time was better and Scandinavian Vikings took to first place.
Hendrik van Eckermann putting the Scandinavian Vikings.
Last year's runner-up, that was Saint-Tropez Pirates, again featured their star rider, Peter de Vos. On his loyal team horse Espoir, de Vos followed in the footsteps of those that went ahead of him. And with massive jumps over the fences in Al Shaqab, de Vos posted the clear that Saint-Tropez Pirates was looking for.
De Vos, the Saint-Tropez Pirates were welcoming Daniel Neusser with Killer Queen VTM.
While de Vos was a regular on Saint-Tropez Pirates, this man is a new member. Former Shanghai Swan leader and now a Saint-Tropez Pirate. Daniel Neusser on Killer Queen, trying to find that time of Scandinavian Vikings, the current leaders, on his 5-star Grand Prix winning mare. Neusser comes home on clear, looks at the board, and the time is better. And Saint-Tropez Pirates take top spot.
Under 36.29, the Pirates. Saint-Tropez Pirates in the lead. Scandinavian Vikings.
Two-time season champions London Knights first had Olivier Philippaerts go in. He produced a slow clear, but luckily his twin brother Nicolas Philippaerts got in a very fast clear and kept the team into third position. Home team Doha Falcons had a new face on their roster, but unfortunately for him, things didn't turn out as they hoped for. It was the first refusal and then the second one for Rashid Touaim, Ali Almari and Kaleto Cabana. And the second refusal results in the elimination over and out for Doha Falcons. So these are the results after round one. 8 teams sit on double clear, with Saint-Tropez Pirates going into the lead with the fastest combined time. There's one team that sits on a time fault, Hamburg Giants in 9th, and then 4 teams on 4 with New York Empire as the fastest. Prague Lions, they trail with 8 faults, and for Qashqai Charms and Doha Falcons, the weekend is over before it began. But still, it all has to be decided in the GCL Round 2 in Doha. Shanghai Swans, Global Champions Super Cup winner in Prague, and Kühner opens very early on the course with Electric Blue by Eldorado van de Zeshoek. Is that too early? Is the horse getting off the hind leg? We'll have to wait and see. 7 strides standard. We've seen 8 as well. Qatar Foundation, ExxonMobil, Liverpool now. How many do we count? 6 in here. He takes it to the outside and adds a stride and goes for 8 to the Liverpool, just to make sure. And just like Vermeer, he rubs the back rail and now it is down. And the Swans are on 8 and are in a direct battle with the Lions, and a unique chance for the Lions to move up. And Kühner is speeding up. But he can't rush this spot. Not much room in the double. Up and over. The time is 80.14 and 4 faults for Max Kühner. The team total to 8. 165.31 is the time to beat. You'll see the total time of the team in the bottom right of your screen. Oh, and it's gone! And the Lions move up, and Pius Schwitzer has got the center part of the triple down, and the team is now on 12, and the Prague Lions are starting their climb upwards. Fredriksson in Valkenswaard and Deusser in Saint-Tropez with the Pirates leading after round 1. And Swans, after the high of Prague, now with both feet firm on the ground. Double. And Schwitzer, look at the time, it was a brilliant round in terms of time, 77.87. He had literally 7 seconds to spare, but he didn't use them. Pius Schwitzer goes into 9th individually. But the team sits on 12 and drops behind the Prague Lions. Shane Breen now out. First outing for him after he was transferred from Miami Celtics. Last year, New York Empire with a very strong team, high expectations, but didn't really live up to those expectations. Now added Breen to the roster. Right-hand approach into the triple bar. And now 6, 1, 2, 3, easy 6. It's short inside though, and Shane Breen is clear in time. Good round from Shane Breen and Z7 Ipswich. It is the clear that the team needs, another clear, and they would top the leaderboard. Here's Scott Brash on Hello Senator. The gelding by Carambol and Indoctro, owned by Lord and Lady Harris and Lord and Lady Kirkham. Prague Lions lead on 8, but New York Empire with few fences left to jump on 4. And if Scott Brash can keep this together and keep this up, Empire goes to the lead, and they would put the pressure on 8 teams on clear and 1 team on a time fault. That would then put them in a sofa in a very comfortable position. This is all going to plan for Brash and Breen and Empire. Last line here, triple bar. holds him off. Oh, the back rail falls, and now it's about the time, and the time stops in 1:61, and that is 4 seconds quicker than Prague Lions, but it is 8 for New York Empire. Empire leads, but they were so close to jumping that double clear and taking margin on the rest of the field. These young men will have that in mind. Miami Celtics. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great route right from the youngster Kaliriyama and Gilles Thomas for clear with 2 fences and including 1 double combination. Thomas opens for the triple. Can he find the short 6? He lands far behind the triple bar. He gets deep. He gets over the first, over the second, and he rides it clear for the team. What a great ride from Gilles Thomas and Kaliriyama.
100 rounds of Gilles Thomas, 81 seconds, 11.
Thomas's time was very fast actually. 81.11, second fastest time of the team riders, and there's the first fault. The team now on 4. Last line for the first place. Tebel, Don Dierado, he's deep inside and he gets out of it and he is home and he keeps the team on 4 and they rise to the top position. A great ride from Maurice Tebel, but a brilliant ride from Gilles Thomas. Miami Celtics lead. There's the leaderboard. Celtics lead, Aces second, Empire third, Lions, a massive climb, now in 4th position. Berlin Eagles now. Marco Kutscher rides Chacorina, another team on double clear after round 1 here on Thursday. Are we going to get the first clean sheet, the first quadruple clear of the season? Kutscher soars just over the back rail, but that makes the 6 easy. He rides a little bit forward, and there the rail falls. The back rail of Al Shakab is down. The Eagles on 4. Marco Kutscher, a very strong ride, right up until the double. 80 seconds is the maximum time allowed for this man. Philipp Weishaupt on Kobe. A clear but slower takes them to 2nd place in the intermediate standings. 4 will give them a big drop. Rolls back very tight, won a lot of time there. Good ride there from Weishaupt. And now on the inside line, forward approach over the triple bar, the short 6. Oh, and he's got the 6 very early and he can push even to get in and out. And where does they land with the time? 1:57.83. They are the new leaders in the 2nd round of Global Champions League in Doha. Beautiful ride from Philipp Weishaupt and Kobe. It is a 6-second margin between the Eagles and Miami Celtics, and this is a part of where Weishaupt won it. Penelope Le Prévost, GRV Excalibur de la Tour Finale. Triple bar. I think the time will do for Le Prévost, but she's not fast. Soars over the triple bar. Now the combination. Vertical. And she's home, and the time is good. It is 82.82, and the clear for the Paris Panthers, the clear for Penelope Le Prévost. Wattele on Indago. He adds and adds just to keep the horse compact on that hind leg, just to keep all the energy in that body. Le Prévost watching over the round, still in the arena, can't bear the sight. Turns ahead, and Wattele now in the last line. There he comes for the first double clear, for the first clean sheet of the season. Al Shakab up and leaders.
Oh yes.
It is the lead for the Paris Panthers, the first clean sheet of the stage, the first clean sheet of the season, and Paris Panthers take the lead in Doha.
And by the way, they take the lead, of course, of this competition. Paris Panthers staying in 160 seconds.
Champions of 2019, champions of 2018. Adjusted right at the last stride, and now he's very much on the inside line. And that was a beautiful ride on a very flowing 7 strides. completely different trajectory than all others on his own line. Here's Philippaerts on extra for the third clear of the team. They're looking for 4 if they want to rival with Paris Panthers. And through, and it's a clear, and 82.33 stands for Olivier Philippaerts and H&M Extra, delivering upon request. And nearly 2 seconds faster than Wattlet. So he did hand some margin to his twin brother, to Nicolas. He's on a very fast mare, Katanga van het Dingeshof. Finds the spot, and here again reducing. Ooh, with a strong touch, but it's an extremely careful mare, and that touch might just be what she needs for this last sector. Al Shakab wall, good, triple bar. For first place to beat is 167.27, and that will not be an issue, I think, for London Knights. Here's the double, first one, second one, and the Knights lead once again as they've done all season long in 2019. What a ride from the Philippaerts brothers. A 5-second lead over Paris Panthers. And that is brilliant stuff from the Knights. Just picked up where they left off in the 2019 regular season in the championship. And the Vikings from the Northern Light come in. Evelina Tovek and Christian Aalman. Tovek first to go. Ooh, that is a hard fault. It felt like she was coming a little bit on an angle and gave the horse a little bit of room, and then it fell inward to the left and had a hard fault. First and second place out of reach. Now it is all about securing a spot on the podium. It is no longer in their hands. This has to be clear for the rest of the way for Tovek and for Aalman on a new mount in Global Champions League. That with one team left to go. Tovek sets her up once again. Gets a good jump over the plank. Lots of respect there. 3 left. Takes her time. Wide out to Al Shakab, to the wall. Oh, and the wall comes apart. Didn't follow through with the hind leg. And they're off the podium. They're on a score of 8 now in that group of Monaco Aces, Empire, United and Lions. And there's another one. And they are going to make a huge drop here. Scandinavian Vikings came in on double clear, and after one rider they dropped to 12 points. Evelina Tovek, Dalila de la Pomme. And Aalman, what's left for him? Easy 6 there for Dominator, and he's on the back rail, and the team drops even further to 16 points now. 4 faults for Aalman, 12 for Tovek, and 16 in total for Scandinavian Vikings. Ooh. Athletic jump, and the reaction from Dominator. Knights lead, Panthers are second, Eagles climb onto the podium with a score of 4, and with only one team to go, the overnight leaders. Runners-up in the 2019 championship, it is Saint-Tropez Pirates. Pirates with the fastest combined time after round 1. Times produced by De Vos and Deusser. Deusser, the new signing, and there Philippaerts dismounting, going over to the monitor and watching, praying for the first win of London Knights. It is a very open approach for De Vos and Claire to fence 2. Set up for 3. Oof! Oh, there was a massive bang on the back rail, but luck on the side of De Vos. And is that what Claire needs to stay sharp over the triple? Does that real well. Jumped that beautifully. Lots of room given there by De Vos over that Oxen number 7. Delicate line coming up. And don't forget, it's not just about jumping clear, it's also about being fast, because London Knights were lightning fast, 1:62.45. But that is the task for Deusser. De Vos has to start by bringing it clear, and De Vos is a little bit wide maybe there in the turn. And she runs by the wall, and the Pirates not only lose the lead, the Pirates will also drop off the podium. Can you believe that? Oh, and she hesitates again. Claire, what are you doing? De Vos now reorganizing, trying to get home. Time allowed 85 seconds. Here are time faults, and at this point, the Pirate drop off the podium, and it is a win. It's just being handed to them for the London Knights. The twin brothers shine in Doha, and De Vos. What happened there? Did he hurt his hand? Did he get injured in the landing somewhere? And there's one of two winners. London Knights. Are they going to dominate this season? And rides a well-controlled round, exactly what the team is looking for, or was looking for. Those are bygones. Deusser into the double. He has to be happy with the performance of his mare, but he has to be disappointed about the outcome for the team, because Saint-Tropez Pirates finish on a score of 6 and finish in 5th place, dreaming of a podium and being hit by reality, finishing in 5th. Here comes the final result. London Knights are winners here in Doha. 2nd place for Paris Panthers, and Berlin Eagles crawl onto the podium with Marco Kutscher and Philippe Weishaupt. But the brothers in arms, Olivier Philippaerts and Nicolas Philippaerts, lead London Knights to an early win.
London Knights, my goodness, that was a performance in such a difficult competition. You must be thrilled to clinch that win at this early stage.
Well, I think we're very happy. Both horses jumped very good. My brother started very well to go in first. He did a nice clear round, also quick enough. And then my mare is also quite quick over the ground, so I just tried to keep her a bit quiet and leave the rails up. But it's very nice to have a kick-off here and win straight away in Doha.
And you were the champions last year. How do you rate your chances for this year, and what's your strategy?
Well, I mean, obviously the pressure is on, and we've won the last 2 years, so I think we all want to do the same, but we start off with a win, so I think that gives great motivation for the next few shows.
And the ranking is the same as the final result of this first stage in Doha. It is London Knights on top, it is Paris Panthers in 2nd, Berlin Eagles are 3rd, 4 Miami Celtics, 5 Pirates, then Aces, Empire and United. And you see those first 4 or 5 teams really have a gap between them in terms of points, and for the rest it is always deducted by 1. Lions, Swans, and down below no points for the Charms and the Doha Falcons. London Knights are the winners by 5 seconds. The margins were much smaller in round 1, but in round 2 it was a hard game, a hard ball game here in Global Champions League of Doha, and London Knights win the first stage of the season. It is a 5-second difference between London Knights and Paris Panthers. That means something, that says something, and that is about team management, that is about the strategy. Which horses do we choose when we go to Al Shakab? Bring a fast one, bring a few secure horses, because when it comes down, it's about time. And with Katanga, they really brought time and speed. And that'll be the same question when we travel to Mexico and Miami. Many European riders, European teams that will take only 2 horses, and those horses will have to suit both that big grass arena of Mexico and that small sand arena of Miami.